Witam serdecznie w pierwszym odcinku z gry Powrót do przyszłości. Jest to gra Telltale, którą spolszczyła grupa Graj po polsku. Tylko że tutaj chyba nie jestem w stanie ustawić sobie, to ściszyłam, innej rozdzielczości chyba. To jest smutne, bo to jednak jest... Teraz zobaczymy. A, i umarło. O! Udało się. Dobrze. Nie wiem, o co chodzi z tymi podpowiedziami. To jest chyba poziom podpowiedzi, ok, ale cele gry tego nie rozumiem. Mam to wyłączone. Włączyłam napisy, bo no, są polskie. Hurra! Będziemy wszystko rozumieć. I zaczynamy nową grę. Któż z nas nie lubił Powrót do przyszłości z Michaelem J. Foxem? Przecież to była moja 5. miłość dzieciństwa. Nie wiem, chyba wyświetlaj cele, bo ja nie bardzo rozumiem, o co chodzi w tej grze. Czy ona jest trochę inna, czy nie? Tak trochę dziwnie. Okej, zaczynamy.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Biedny pies.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
O! Zezinterpretowałeś Einsteina.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. You put your dog in a time machine made out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
No.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Okej. Weź na to jest doktorka. Moment. Sterowanie, dobra. To jest podpowiedzi, streszczenie wydarzeń. Kliknij potem przyciągnij w kierunku Macego. Aha, ale dobra, ja steruję, normalnie klawiaturą steruję. A co to?
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
Skąd ty masz pluton?
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
No właśnie, głupie pytanie.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of...
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa. Deja vu.
Aha. A bum. Zapoczątkowałeś koniec świata.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
O, super.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Co? I'm sorry.
Doc, come back! Doc!
No i doktor nam zniknął i koniec gry.
Doc!
Oj, koszmary się ma, tak? Czy ty masz po prostu prekognicję? Taki masz
Marty,
atut.
is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Ty śpisz w ubraniu? Odcinek pierwszy, najwyższy czas. Naprawdę tak świetnie spolszczają te grupy translacyjne, że...
Are we too late to stop the sale?
Oj.
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Może być.
Hi, Biff.
Złą godzinę.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just
Blisko Einsteina.
remembering.
Okej. Maszyna do karmienia psa.
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Subtelna rewolucja październikowa. Zegary. Nie chwila na punkcie czasu,
Wonder
nie?
why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Każdy inaczej chodzi. Super. Aha. Więcej zegarów. Nie, to co mam z nim pogadać pewnie. Aha, no dobra, bo się tak tutaj włazi, że
Hey,
dycha
Dad,
się.
what's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
No wiesz co?
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Taki szabrownik. Nie wiem, czy z tym
About
gadać o
Biff,
śnie.
Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I
Co to
guess
jest
you
za mina?
can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
Mam mu powiedzieć?
Do you
Opowiem.
think
no, co?
dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
Jak z tego wyjść? A tu.
I'll keep looking.
Dobra. Prawym przyciskiem myszy, a tam z boku było też. Dobra, to są podpowiedzi, czyli mam byli makietę i... Dobra. Telewizor, zegary. Gdzie... Drzwi? Nie. Makieta to gdzie będzie? Akwarium?
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's
No.
fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
Spoko. Gdzie ta makieta niby jest? Tutaj. Ojery, jak śmieszne sterowanie jest. Szyba grająca. O, puśćmy coś.
Wait, I got one.
Kim jest ten człowiek? A mogę sobie zmienić?
Hey, don't cut off my music.
Co za gad? No.
Doc
Makieta.
built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here.
No tak.
Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ah,
Co za gnojek?
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
Dobra, te podpowiedzi mnie chyba wkurzają, więc chyba sobie to je wyłączę później. Muszę tym może ponegocjować, ale pójdę na skargę do taty. Co to jest tu? No. Sprzęt elektryczny. Weź tam się paralizator, sparaliżuj. Biffa i koniec. Możesz z nim porozmawiać?
Hey, Biff. I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
No to oddawaj mi.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Tak.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Dokładnie. Wypalić ci oczy.
In a way.
I'll take my chances.
No, ty jesteś dupek.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
Trzeba było zacząć od tego. No dobra, to pa.
Never mind.
Poskarżę się tacie. Tata, on nie chce oddać notesu.
Hey, Dad.
Ja chcę notes.
Problem?
No, wielki.
Biff?
Mhm.
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Do czego? On ma
Or
coś
something.
takiego?
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Nie rób mnie za słówka.
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Dobra,
I'll
wychodzimy.
keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Co tu zrobić z tym biffem, żeby się... O, wzmacniacz.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
O. Pokrętło
Let's make
wzmacniacza.
some noise.
Oj. 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 Nie.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew pennies.
Dobra. Co dalej? Gitara ma? Serio?
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
No, to jest moja gitara. Oddawaj.
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Dobra, co? Ekwipunek. O, ekwipunek tu jest. Ojejku, jaki fajny ekwipunek. To jest co? Zdjęcie... Nie, nie. Podepień do wzmacniacza. I wszystko wybuchnie.
Here's
Jak
an
w
oldie,
teledysku
but a goodie.
Michaela Jacksona.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Uwaga!
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
No,
Whatever you say.
ała! Dokładnie.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Czyżby?
Doc? Sunshine! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
No to trzeba będzie się wybrać po doktorka. Celowo bądź przypadkiem. Okej. But.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
No to kto tam był? Magnetofon. O, odsłuchajmy.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on.
Tak od razu?
Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Spokojnie. Zaraz ogarniemy. Moment. Przełącznik układów czasowych. Słuchaj, a może by tak przejrzeć ten notes?
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting...
Mi chodziło bardziej o przeglądanie go, ale dobra, sam sobie to
It's
ustaw.
like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
A, kiedy szukać doktorka? No dobra. No to tu puk, stuk.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
No ale tam coś było, że...
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuit. Once I know when to look for...
Mi chodziło... To jest wyświetlacz, a to jest klawiatura.
I can use those. Once I...
Ja cię kopnę zaraz. Dobra. Moment. Może trzeba z tego wyjść. Poczytać trochę. Albo dowiemy się... Moment, wyjść. Może pies coś będzie wiedział. Głupie, ale... No, wkurzają mnie te podpowiedzi i wyłączę. Psują mi moje własne osobiste kminienie. Gdzie tu jest? Wyłącz cele gry. Poziom podpowiedzi? Żadne. Dobra. Einstein? Mów.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Tośmy się dowiedzieli. Obejrzyjmy to auto. Może ma jakieś tutaj, nie wiem. Ale ty śmiesznie chodzisz. A nie możesz inaczej, tylko tu. Ale tam było przecież, że są te... A, dyktafon. No masz tu.
Nah,
Co nie?
I don't think so.
Wszystko
Maybe
działa.
not.
Dobra. Moment. Co tu jeszcze mamy? Może... A, zbadaj przedmiot. Dobra. Tajemniczy but.
This time traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
No i? No, wiesz, nie butem. Muszę się zapytać, a to?
Marty?
Ah!
A to?
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
A to?
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
Dość brutalna opinia, ale okej. Ale coś odnośnie tego buta możemy się dowiedzieć?
This time travel...
No ale... Dobra, to jest bez sensu. Dobra, wychodzimy. Może się kogoś spytamy, z której epoki jest ten but? Jest tutaj coś jeszcze? A gdyby tak piesełowi dać buta do powąchania? Głupie, ale... Pieseł?
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto
Nie
something.
wierzę. i zaprowadzi mnie do szewca.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to dock, Einie?
Nie wiem. Rozejrzyjmy się. Na razie tu coś jest. To jest monopolowy. Dom monopolowego najpierw, tak.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Świetne. Świetne, dobra. Brama. Tutaj.
It's locked.
Trzeba będzie namówić kogoś, że nas wpuścił, nie? No. Traf. Dzwonek.
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat! State your business, child! You're making me miss Merv!
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Mam coś dla
Can you let
pani.
me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Nie. Pokaż jej buta.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a...
Żeby kogoś rzucić.
Stay there!
Jednak? No. Mój ładniejszy. A kim jesteś? Halo?
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Kreatura! Einstein, jesteś kreaturą. Jesteś najsłodszym piesem, jakiego znam. Ja bym tam nie... O Jezu, ile zamków.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one.
Proszę.
Much better. So neat and orderly. Yeah, I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan.
Nie wiem,
I
czy
try
bym
not to
chciała
jump
od
to
niej
conclusions,
cokolwiek
but
jeść.
after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Nie włączyła?
Have a seat,
Albo włączyła, ale
Sonny.
nie zapaliła. I wybuchniemy. Ja to po prostu wiem.
Hey, you kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Tu się zgodzę. Bo będzie pierdut. Gdzie miski? A gdzie kot?
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Miss Pretty Whiskers is very particular
To jest moja
about who
przyszłość.
handles her food.
Zgorzkniała, wrzeszcząca na ludzi przez okno z kotem, na bluzce z kotem gdzieś tam. To ja, to moja przyszłość.
is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Coś jeszcze?
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Aha! Ja ją przypadkiem wywabiłam z pokoju, tak? Jak ona teraz odkryje, że to jest lornetka. O!
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Jednak?
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches.
Ty wiesz wszystko.
Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
To jest lepsze niż monitoring
There's a
osiedlowy.
clue to find a dock out there. I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
No bez pomalutku, no. Obejrzymy sobie gazety, o.
Don't touch those!
Ale co jest takiego w
My
gazetach?
newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Dżemem? Jakim dżemem, kobieto? Czyli do kuchni. Te buty.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
No zapytaj się, kiedy zgubiła tego buta i będziemy wiedzieć, gdzie.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Aha, tu już byliśmy. Dobra. To jeszcze nie, ale do kuchni możemy wejść chyba.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Świetne! Chodzimy.
That tea's never gonna boil.
No, nigdy się nie zagotuje, okej, ale nie mamy w punku nic, żeby zapalić. Więc ja podejrzewam, że trzeba ją wywabić z pokoju wtedy grzejnikiem i gazety poszperać.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
No, skoro tak pani twierdzi. Szybko! Do gazet, do gazet, do gazet, do gazet. No, szukaj. Staraj. Jest.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Domyślam się. Jeszcze. Może coś jeszcze jest.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded.
No to gdzie mam
I
jeszcze
don't even know where to start looking for clues in these
właśnie.
stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
No chodzi o to, że ona zgubiła buta, tak?
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues down to a year at least.
Dobra, tak myślałam, że no zapytaj ją, kiedy tego buta zgubiła, no.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past.
No.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr.
A
McFly.
skąd wiesz, że ja jestem McFly? Przecież nie przedstawiał się.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Zapytaj się jej, kiedy buta zgubiła. No pogadaj z nią.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Jest świetna po prostu.
Yes?
O właśnie, kiedy zgubiła pani
Do you
but?
remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly!
A
No
sama
one
co
likes a
robisz?
busybody, you know.
A sama
But-
co robisz?
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A,
A
super.
speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Fajnie.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town, well, honest citizens quaked in their beds.
A gdzie był?
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Kronikarka. Pani lornetka.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that?
Tiff Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
No i słusznie. Ten miły uśmieszek.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Aha. Dobra, więcej się nie dowiemy.
Don't let me
Musimy
keep you from your
poszukać
business.
sami. I
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
ale już są takie monitoringi, że odzywa się właśnie z kamery jakiś głos, jak zauważy, że coś się stało. I tylko, że to było już w tamtych czasach. No. Jak wyjdzie i poszukamy znowu
Here's the
gazety.
whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Okej, chodź szybko, bo zaraz wróci. Szukaj tej gazety z tym pożarem.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train.
Jak mam to zawęzić?
All right, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
No Jezu, oszacuj to chociaż. Ale czekaj, bo może... Lornetka
Hey,
się
mind if
przyda.
I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
O. Właśnie. Tu jest. Odbudowany. Co? W lutym? Co ty tam nosisz? Proszę.
Rebuilt
Mamy
in
rok.
February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
No
Don't
rok
look at
wcześniej.
me.
Znaczy rok
I'm
wcześniej.
far
Jaki
too
rok?
old for you.
Babo, wkurzasz mnie. Dawaj.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
Dobra. To jest
Don't
niepotrzebne.
let me keep you from your business.
Znowu ją musimy wywołać. Ale wydaje mi się, że skoro bar był... zaspłonęło, to ile mogła trwać odbudowa? Jeszcze raz ten grzejnik nieszczęsny. Czy kobieta
Here's
na
the
gimnastykuje?
Surely the water's boiling by now.
No, szukaj.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain.
Jak
Legal
zamordowany?
procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's
Oh.
Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
To biegiem. Ona cię zamorduje.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what
Trzeba było to
you've
stabilnie
done?
poukładać.
Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
No i nie polecicie się.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Spoko. Ubrałeś się do epoki? To zmądrzałeś od czasów filmu, widzę.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Dobra.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
Nie.
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
No to... Jo.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Dobra. Przełącznik układów czasowych.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
No to ustalamy.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
No. Myślisz, że starczy jeden dzień? Mam wątpliwości. Ale to będzie tyle w tym odcinku. Do zobaczenia w kolejnym. Pa, pa!